ETH, we start with 1 hour chart. First of all, if we refer to what analysis, when the price was within this move, we mentioned how deep it can be because we mentioned we're looking for the price to break to 3226. Because we mentioned if the price break this line, then the next third line we target we're looking for is 2840. As we can see, the 3 times the price tag, but it couldn't break. And now we see the price reverse because when the price was within this move, you mentioned if we get the reversal, we can look for buy, but we mentioned we can expect to get the correction before we get the reversal, and this is what we get here. And there was no trade setup unless anyone get the trade based on lower time frame. And anyone get the trade from here, they should move their stop loss to break even because we want to see whether this is the start of the up move or this one can turn to a flat. Anyway, we start with higher time frame. We want to see what we have based on daily chart. As we can see based on daily chart, after the price drop, we want to see whether this is the only correction or we can expect to get a more complex correction. Rather than that, we don't have anything. But based on lower time frame, if we get any trade setup for buy, we will be more interested to look for. And as we can see based on forward chart, we get a correction here. And we want to see whether this is the start of the reversal. But one thing we need to be quite careful. If we get any trade setup from here, and if the prices start to correct, we see there is a we see the way it's moving is turned to a corrective move, or there is no continuation, similar to what we get here. We need to be quite careful about this flat. As we mentioned, based on daily chart, we can expect this one turn to a deeper correction. The next down move, if we get simply the price can break 3226. Okay, but what I want to say is that any reversal, any trade setup, we get the trade. But if this is not moving, we should know about the possibility for the bigger picture and how to manage at least more or stop loss to break even. Anyway, based on forward chart, we don't have any trade setup. And if we move to 1 hour chart, the first things is we had a divergence based on these two. But if we cannot consider as a divergence because the price didn't break the previous low. The only thing is if we put this one in relative to this, we can consider we have a divergence and as well here. All right, that's why if we get any trade setup, there was opportunity to look for buy. And if there is a continuation, we have to see the price break 3600 as a correction, as a continue, as a short move. Any correction flag above that, we take the trade. Rather than that, we are not going to look for buy without the price breaking the stop because we can expect this one turn to a deeper, correction flat in relative to this for one more drop. Even the price if break this stop, still we can expect for one more drop. That's why we need to see the continuation flag or correction above that, then we can look for buy. All right. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup. Whoever get the trade from here, they have to start to manage. And the only thing is right now, technically, we're looking at this one as a flat. Most of the charts, we got the similar movement. But if there is a continuation, we have to see the breakout of 3.6. And if like a correction above that, if we get trade setup, we can look for trade. Okay. Again, I pointed that if this one turn to a continuation, we need to be quite careful of this flat. That means if the price continue, if we get a correction or flat for buy, if we get a trade, the continuation should be as a sharp move, not the corrective move. And the breakout of this stop also we need to consider. Okay, because we can expect this flat. All right, I don't mean the price cannot continue. The only thing is whatever the trade we get, we need to know about the bigger picture and then other possibility. At least we know how to manage our trade if it doesn't move in our direction. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.